third and final reason on prison kids. Why in America's urban schools are we raising kids to go to prison? I just want to ad-lib that my eyes are red. It's because I've been cooking, and this is why you don't want a feminazi. Cuban, right there. Bomb. I even did the beer rice. Alright, I bet Sick Mouth didn't do that. Okay, anyways. Prison kids in America. Third and final reason. And if you just type in LAUSD, the first thing that's going to pop up was like a September 13th presentation from their new superintendent, and he breaks down how California is spending a small fortune expanding their prison systems while they are laying off their educators. Yay! And so anyways, I'm going to tell you the story of two different kids, okay? Both girls, both hard, both thug life, for real. The first girl was a 9th grader. And let's just call her abnormal, even though her behavior was actually quite normal. She's a 9th grader. She comes into my classroom, and even the boys are terrified of this one. Okay, this is not a fat girl. This is a girl that has muscles and is big and knows how to throw a punch. Okay, this girl was scary. And she was 14 years old. And she dressed like a chola, walked like a chola, acted like a chola, and guess what? She was a chola. Anyways, she comes in my classroom only once every so often. Okay, these are the real scary ones, the one that only come into your classroom limited time, so you can't really make a huge impact because you don't see them all the time. Well, for some reason, she made it into my classroom this day because I was a 4th period, so she had to make it through all morning without skipping in order to finally make it to my class. Gets to my class, and I have a no music situation going on. She brings in this old Walkman from 1992 that looks like it's been through the apocalypse and is rocking out to Tupac or something in my class. And so obviously I have to keep it even. I give the girl a pen, I give the girl a paper, I go back to teaching. She says, 5 minutes in, don't pay attention to this itch, pay attention to me. I look over, okay, what's going on with this girl? And she's taken her pen apart that I gave her, and she's smeared ink all over her desk. And I look, and now I notice, okay, she's high on some type of drug. And I'm not, the drug expert. I mean, I can tell, I don't know if she was high on PCP or what. I mean, her eyes were like pinpricks. I don't know what that means. But she was definitely high as a kite. And finally her friend got the iPad away from her, and she stood up, and she threw a can of pens at me and a can of pencils at the kids. And I'm tall, I'm 5'8", and she was about 5'5". So even though she was big and thick, I kept backing her. And when I say thick, I don't mean fat. I mean like muscle, like packing heat, lying back. I don't know, tough. I'm backing her out the door, and she assaults a security guard, runs, jumps the huge, massive fence, runs off. We don't see her again. A year later, I'm crossing the street. She's a sophomore now. She's 15 years old. I'm at the taco stand, and I see her, and I'm terrified in a way because I'm not on, neutral ground, and I'm like, hi, abnormal, and she says, hi, miss, oh my gosh, you were my favorite teacher, I'm so glad that I get to see you, look, this is my newborn baby boy. Wow, abnormal, congratulations. I'm glad to see, and in my mind I'm being super nice to this girl. My heart goes out to this girl. It really does, I think that's the thing about teachers, even the worst kids, you still root for them. You want them to do good. And, but in my mind I'm shivering to think that this little boy is going to be in my class in 15 years. Ah! Same girl, same year, I'm teaching, figures of speech. I say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. My mama is a math teacher. My aunt is a history teacher. My grandmother was a teacher, and I'm a teacher.